So United of the Manchester variety, one up at the break against West Ham. David Moyes, that's not a bad first half. That's the way Manchester United want to play, isn't it?
I thought Manchester United done really well. There was a great sort of pomp to the play, good sort of pace and pressure, the whole thing. I thought Manchester United done really well. They've only ended up with one goal, but I think they've gone about the job in the right way, trying to get a goal early. And the West Ham haven't offered an awful lot except for just in the last minute or so.
Does it feel a different sort of United? Is there a different atmosphere? I wonder whether it's coming. We talked about earlier what we felt Jose was like at the beginning of last season. Even at the end of last season, he wasn't that happy with the way things were going. Okay, you know, you end up winning a few trophies, but there's never massive smiles on his face. He seems so much more relaxed, and that's permeating throughout.
I don't think he actually came out and celebrated winning 2 trophies like most people would. I think he wants the league. He wants the Champions League. He's at Manchester United, and that's a good thing. But I think definitely there's a better vibe about him. From what I've seen in his interviews, even walking onto the pitch, his body language looks a bit different. And that's important for Man United, a club of that stature, in that size. You know, they need to be positive. I agree with David, it's been a positive performance for them. They've only got the 1 goal, but there's definitely a good vibe about them. Where I talked before the game about their power and their pace and presence, and they've showed all that in that first 45 minutes.
There's been an energy about them.
Yeah.
That I think we did. If you compare it with St James's Park a couple of hours ago, in the first half there, how lacklustre the whole thing was, how flat St James's was. In fairness, Old Trafford's been up for it itself. The supporters themselves have been up for it. They've been noisy since the first whistle. Players have responded. They've been on the front foot, and you just felt it was a matter of when. You know, they kept knocking on the door. Mata might have, but you make mistakes. We've talked about it yesterday when Brighton made an error in midfield. How quickly, and this is like United of old, getting 3 and 4 players high up the pitch from a counter-attack like that. And it's
a great finish, Andrew.
Great finish. Yeah, he hasn't got much to aim at.
That's Matic winning it back in midfield.
Yeah, Matic wins it. I think the 2 new boys have been very good. Matic has been terrific in the middle of midfield. He's been the dominant figure there. Good energy, good movement through with the ball. Look how far up the pitch he gets. I mean, it's almost meant for Matic, that ball. He was almost in there himself.
I mean, he does great Rashford as well, doesn't he? He runs a long way with it. He makes the ground up. And this pass here, weight of pass. Lukaku doesn't have to break his stride. Straight in his favourite left foot. Fantastic finish. Great goal by United.
Terrific stuff. But there's always that moment. You saw it just before half-time. Yeah. You've just got to be careful. And that's what troubled them last season.
Yeah, I do. I think that will be Jose Mourinho's worry that they've dominated so many games last season, and they're dominating this game just now as well. And if you don't get that second goal, and I think if you're at Old Trafford as well, you're only 1-0 up. You know, things get anxious. You can feel it in the crowd. So he'll be keen to, at the start of the second half, to try and get a second goal and put the game to bed.
Any team in the Premier League, whether at the bottom or the top, they're good to make one chance in the game, aren't they? So 1 goal is rarely enough.
Right, and what we'll see now, I think, we'll get an idea now, Angus, just where they've come to, or where they've arrived at. Yeah. Last year, there was a real danger they were going to undrawn this, United, because they couldn't nick that second goal. 10 times they drew at Old Trafford last season. Let's see if they move on. Let's see if they kick on second half. They'll have a better chance, I think, because at some time West Ham will have to open up a little. And they might find 1 or 2 more spaces. But if they've come out of this and they win 2-0, 3-1, something like that, then we might say, yeah, that's better. But if they draw this 1-1, questions.